why did you choose like forest school over like normal formal schooling?
Rather than?
Like normal school, like normal education as well, if you did.
Because I think it's really important to allow any person, whether they're a child or an adult, to have the confidence to be themselves. So they have the confidence to be creative, which is something that's missing from a lot of children and a lot of adults. And Forest School gives that space and that opportunity for people to be creative in interesting ways. And I think that the more time you spend either as a Forest School learner or a Forest School leader, the further you go. So I've been doing it loads now, but I still feel I'm nowhere near getting to some end point. I'm still learning new stuff. So being creative in the things I do, like activities I do for my own benefit, but also in the way I teach.
Thank you. What do you think are the benefits for children of Forest School?
One of the benefits is that children can begin to realise that they're individuals, which is really important, and have the confidence to be individuals, so that in everyday life they can, I hope, take some of that confidence forwards into the decisions they make and the things that they do. I think that there's a lot of benefits to it. Some of them are a bit more practical, but kind of skills that they need for living. But I think for university students, who I guess I work with more than younger people now in this Forest School, it's a lot about giving them space to escape from other pressures. That's the powerful thing.
Okay, and the last one, would you recommend Forest School to children and like young adults, and why?
Okay, so there is a challenge with Forest School for children, and that's that the parents don't initially believe that it's a useful use of their time. So even though there are data on how successful children are when they've had Forest School at different ages, the parents don't believe the data. They believe the propaganda that says you must spend as much time as you can learning English and maths in school from age 4. And that's not helpful. They're not trusting the teachers to use their judgment. They're not trusting the data that says that Forest School helps children with all these other things. So unfortunately, parents just don't understand it. So that's a really, really, really big challenge. So even if you've had a Forest School that's been successful one year, you've still got to sell it to the new set of parents each time. And some schools find that difficult to do. So did that answer your question? I can't remember what your question was.
Yeah. And one more, I just kind of, in your opinion, what's your favourite thing about Forest School?
Okay, it's always different. There is always some new challenge, but that's an obvious answer. One of the favourite things is that actually makes me feel better as a person. So that's really selfish, but I think I'm allowed to be selfish. I think any teacher can be selfish. We've got to look after ourselves as much as other things. And I think that if I didn't do Forest School, I wouldn't be as happy a person. And I think that's important.
Thank you.
Didn't expect that one, did you?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.